Welcome back to our channel, your ultimate destination for the most fascinating and entertaining stories from African folklore. Today, we're delving into a classic tale that's bound to capture your imagination, Anansi and the Pot of Wisdom. This story follows the cunning and ever-resourceful Anansi, who, in his quest to become the wisest of all, stumbles upon an invaluable lesson about the true nature of wisdom. So, settle in, relax, and get ready to be transported into the vibrant world of Anansi the spider. Our story begins in a lush, vibrant forest teeming with life, where Anansi, the clever and ever-ambitious spider, hatches a plan. One day, as he weaves his web in the treetops, Anansi muses to himself, "If I could gather all the wisdom in the world, I would be the most powerful creature to ever exist. Everyone from the largest elephant to the tiniest ant would have to seek my counsel." With his heart set on this goal, Anansi embarks on a grand journey. He ventures into the deepest jungles, across vast rivers, and even to the edges of the spirit world, collecting bits of wisdom wherever he goes. From the wisdom of the trees that have stood for centuries to the secrets whispered by the flowing rivers, Anansi gathers it all and stores it in a large, ornate pot, carefully hiding it from the eyes of others. The more wisdom he collects, the more he believes himself to be invincible. Confident that he now possesses all the wisdom in the world, Anansi decides to secure his newfound power by hiding the pot in a place where no one could ever reach it. His gaze falls upon a towering tree near his home, a tree so tall, it seems to touch the sky. This will be the perfect hiding spot, he thinks. Anansi ties the heavy pot of wisdom to his belly with a thick rope and begins his arduous climb. But as he scales the tree, he quickly realizes that the pot, dangling from his front, keeps getting in his way. It bumps against the tree trunk, throwing off his balance, and making each step more difficult than the last. He slips, scrambles, and nearly tumbles, his frustration growing with each passing moment. Determined to succeed, Anansi pushes on, but the higher he climbs, the harder it becomes. As Anansi struggles, a small figure appears at the base of the tree, his young son, Takuma, who watches his father with a mix of curiosity and concern. After a few moments, Takuma calls out, "Father, why don't you tie the pot to your back instead? That way, it won't get in your way as you climb." Anansi freezes, the words of his son echoing in his mind. At first, he's angry. How could a mere child offer advice to someone as wise as him? But as he contemplates, he realizes that Takuma is right. How could I, the holder of all wisdom, overlook such a simple solution? Anansi wonders, his pride wounded. He quickly unties the pot and secures it to his back, immediately finding the climb much easier. But as he nears the top of the tree, a wave of realization washes over him. Despite possessing all the wisdom in the world, he had been outsmarted by a child. In his quest for greatness, Anansi had forgotten that true wisdom is not just about knowing everything, but about recognizing that there's always more to learn, even from the most unexpected sources. Overcome with frustration and shame, Anansi reaches the top of the tree and, in a fit of anger, hurls the pot of wisdom down to the ground. The pot shatters into countless pieces, and the wisdom within is carried away by the wind, scattering to every corner of the earth. It spreads through the forests, across the rivers, and into the villages, touching the lives of every creature and human. From that day forward, no single being could claim to possess all the wisdom in the world. Instead, wisdom became something to be shared, nurtured, and passed down from generation to generation. Anansi, though humbled by his experience, learned that true wisdom is not found in hoarding knowledge, but in the willingness to share it with others and to learn from them in return. And so, the tale of Anansi and the Pot of Wisdom serves as a timeless reminder that no matter how much we think we know, there is always more to discover. The greatest lessons often come from the most unexpected places, and wisdom grows not by keeping it to ourselves, but by sharing it with others. If you enjoyed this story, be sure to give us a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more captivating tales from around the world. Until next time, stay curious, stay wise, and remember, true wisdom is a gift meant to be shared.